As Nigeria moves closer to the 2027 general election, now Rivers State has once again become the epicenter of political drama. Governor Nyesom Fubara and his estranged political godfather, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, have reignited their feud, this time over the governor's re-election bid. What began as a struggle for control of party structures has now escalated into the battle over second-term ambition, defections, and the future of governance in the state. Tonight, we unpack the stakes, the players, and what the crisis means for democracy and also stability of Rivers State. Take a listen.
Being blackmailed in several places because of your political activities, and not just because of your name. But I'm happy this evening that you told me you're going to come sit with us so that the world will know that you're with us and that you have no affiliation whatsoever with any other group that is against Mr. President. These very distinguished persons here. Let me take Mr. Secondaries, Right Honorable Austin Agbara, His Excellency Senator Mayor, Alabo Adesetero. You have come to join us to tell the world that you stand with the administration of Siminalayi Fubara. You're sitting with us boldly so that people will know that you're not into corner business, but you are standing with Fubara. And because you're standing with Fubara, your support is from Mr. President.
We are not talking about party. We are talking about the New Hope family. All of us, we have all decided that we are going to work for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's no discussion about that. But there's one we must take decision. Of course, you know, we will make the mistake we made last time. We are here to correct the mistake. I heard somebody said, oh, those who work with Atiku are back. They couldn't give Atiku 10%. So what is the political advantage? I won't call their names, but you all know them.
Joining the conversation right now to speak on this is Prince Favor Ruben, is the national chairman of the South-South Democratic Movement. He joins virtually. I also have Chitam Thierry Mwala. He's a lawyer, activist, and Pan-Africanist. He joins virtually also from Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Gentlemen, thank you for your time on the program this evening.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let me start with you, Mr. Thierry. Looking at what we are seeing again, a replay of what happened a while back in Rivers State, and we, seen that happen. And I'm talking about the feud between the immediate past governor of the state, who is now the minister of the FCT, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, and also the current governor, Governor Nyesom Wike. A while ago, we saw what happened that even led to a declaration of a state of emergency. It looks like that feud seems to be back on. There are a lot of factors that are pointers. But for you, sir, why do we have it now again?
I must clear that what is happening in Rivers currently is really unfortunate, because we have gone through this for since like God faced this whole crisis in this administration, and it's not important that it's happening at the top. I expected we have the ex-minister had some level of agreement, and then has stopped a volume pass amongst these. But fortunately for wherein that's the case, the issues still the issues are of course,
Mr. Mwala, can you hear me? We seem to be having a bit of audio issues with you, it's not clear. So I think we'd need to work on that and get it resolved. But I'm still going to come back to you. I'll just leave you for a moment. And then, of course, direct my question also to Prince. Prince, it's great to have you, sir. Looking at what we are seeing between Minister Wike and Governor Nyesom Fubara, what do you make of it? My question is to you, Prince.
Okay, thank you. I don't know where you're hearing me. Are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I think what is happening is like what the Wike, I heard him said, that there was an agreement they agreed on before the president, and that the governor is not keeping to that agreement. I think none of us were there in the meeting where they had the agreement, but I think that's one of their reasons. And we are waiting until that agreement is made public so that we know what we are all up to. Because we don't expect this kind of fuel again in River State. We thought that the problem they had is over. We thought that APC and PDP will no longer give problem to River State, but we just saw a real problem that is coming up again, and based on the agreement they had with Mr. President. So we are waiting to see that agreement make open so that the River people will know what or who is to be blamed or where to stand. So I think that's the problem they're having now.
All right. I mean, there are pointers to the fact that part of the feud, revolves around the second term of Mr. Governor Nyesom Fubara, amongst a plethora of other issues. I mean, looking at all that we've seen in that state and experienced in the past, what do you make of this particular assertion that maybe, just maybe, the governor, was just, in a way, meant to do just a single term, but since his defection, it looks like he's become emboldened, and that narrative has changed?
Like I said, they know exactly what they agree. If the agreement was, we will come one tenor and we will not complete it, and the governor defect to APC, maybe APC have given him all the authority to go and run for second tenor. And I think nobody can be able to stop the governor from picking the ticket if the APC so desire. But, this is a contest. Certainly, the other people on the other side, we want to take over the government. As I'm talking to you, I am a national deputy organized secretary of Labour Party, and I think the Labour Party will also want to take River State. And so if the governor feels that he can go the second tenor by breaking agreement that they enter because he has defected to APC, I think that is his choice. And the choice of the other people is to say, since you don't want to obey the agreement we entered, we are going to also stop you. So it is politics. I don't see any too much crisis there, because politics is a game of interest. And people know why they are supporting who they are supporting. I am a politician also. I know who I will support when the time comes. And so the time has not come. They are still fighting. If the governor have said, I cannot obey the agreement I made by going first one time, I want to go 2 times because I am moved from PDP to APC. And therefore APC is ready to back me up, to give me my 2-time governorship, then I'm ready to fight. And the other people say, no, we have an agreement that you go 1 time and stop. And they say, no, we're not going to support you. So to me, I don't see any crisis. I don't see any problem. I don't see politics, because it's a game of interest.
All right. Yeah, I mean, for you, you said it's politics. It's a game of interest. I'll come back to you, Mr. Nyesom. We'll go on our first break. When we return, we'll look deeper into this conversation as the implication of this on the politics of River State ahead of the election season. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Many thanks for staying with us. It's still Politics HQ on News Central Television, and of course at this time we are looking at the politics in Rivers State. Well, I would just like to ask you before we wrap up this first segment of the program, and I'm coming to you, Thierry Henry. We lost you when you were trying to give your comments. A quick one. Looking at all that is happening right now, what do you predict, as the implication of all of this ahead of the election season? In 30 seconds.
Let me children decide that Mr. President has placed 3 states in that court, and every government right now is to the best years of president. That is a price very important what has happened to the president. The president is the biggest winner of everything. President has, I think, is the biggest beneficiary of the crisis in Rivers State. If you can see from the look of things now, the governor and the minister are all mobilizing for the president to be present on 2024. I will have issues too because governor to start and the president.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nwala, we of course are having serious difficulty here trying to hear you, but would like to sincerely appreciate your time on the program this evening. Of course, it's been a great one. Chatham Thierry Nwala is a lawyer and activist and also a Pan-Africanist joining virtually from Port Harcourt. I'd also like to say a big thank you to Prince Favor Ruben, the national chairman of the South-South Democratic Movement. Gentlemen, thank you for your time, and hopefully we'll get to revisit this topic again. Thank you.